Okay, let's look at demo of this tool. This is a quick demo to explain all the features. So I'll first go and select my resume, which is in the markdown format. Then I'll go and take a job description, click on update resume. As you can see, we are using GPT-4o mini model, which is the cheapest one that OpenAI provides compared to the other models which you can choose, which can be much more powerful, but I would not say it's required for a task like this. So as we speak, a resume has been generated. I'll even go and check the relevancy. So this resume is very relevant to the job description, as it explains in a small detail as well. So you can choose whether you want to apply or not if for example, if the job is not that relevant to your resume. I'll go and just save it for once. I'll just write the company name. I'll put software engineer. I'll go on additional data. I don't need to write any additional data. Is if you want to store any information. I'm going to click on generate PDF. PDF is ready to be downloaded. So this is the resume I generated quite fast. I'll go and click on the black and white version as well. Click on it. So this is the black and white version of it. Also, if you want to generate a cover letter, just click on generate. Within a few seconds, it will just generate a cover letter for you. You can download it as a PDF if you want. So this is like a PDF version of it. Once you have done, you can also have your personal details saved here. So your GitHub, LinkedIn, website, blog. Because I'm in tech, so this is quite relevant to what the job applications usually ask me for. I can also track what I've done. So these are all the records that I have till now. So this is the one that I just did. This is the black and white, and this is the blue template. I can go and edit if I want to change anything. Software engineering 2. Let's go and save it. Okay, I can delete it. I can download any specific versions. So maybe just go to the past and search about some company that I've applied for example, Wise, Amazon. Let's go for this one. I'll go and download a resume. So this was the resume I'd used for that job application. I can export and import CSV as well. So if I go and export it, if you look at this, so okay, so this will open in Excel. Before it takes some time, I'll go and also show you how you can like filter. So if I just want to see of, okay, so this is opened up. So don't convert. This is like a CSV version of it. You can convert to Excel if you want to analyze how you are studying, sorry, how you're applying, and you want to do some data analysis. I don't know. This is something really relevant. There's also import CSV feature. Suppose you have this software installed and you reinstall it some other time, you'll at least get all the data here, not the files, but at least all the CSV data that you can import and get all your history back. And as you can see, filtering, I'll just quickly go and filter this. So for example, if I want for November itself, November 1 to November 17th, so that's just 4 records. Yeah, that's it on the tracker side. A bit on the dashboard side, it gives you a summary of how you applied and a heat map. This heat map personally is useful because it helps you to be consistent. It's very much used in other tools like GitHub and LeetCode, which help you to be a bit more consistent and show how active you are, and some top 10 roles that you applied for. Again, this is based on the OpenAI token that you use. I'll just quickly go to the OpenAI usage cost as well, just to show you how cheap it is. So if you look at it right now in December, I think I've not used much, but if I go in November, I've hardly used 0.09. If I go in October, I've used just $30.36. If I go in September, which I've done the most in comparison, just $0.32. So it's super cheap. And if you can look at this number, I have done almost 400, which is in this tool. Not that doesn't include the prototype that I had before this. I would still use the same OpenAI token, so you can see how cheap is it. Cheap this tool is, and I'll even maybe go and check my billing. So I'd done a $5 top up. So for the last 3-4 months that I've been on and off applying for, I've not even used $1 till now. So that's a quick tutorial or a quick demo of how this tool is. Okay, so let's go and compare the efficiency of this tool compared to a third-party tool like CareerSet. This was like provided by my uni when I was studying, and it's a quite tried and tested tool used by many universities. So I'm just gonna see how much does the score improve when I use a base resume versus an updated resume using the tool. So firstly, we are gonna go and take a job description. Let's go and see. Let's go for a software developer Python, and let's say we'll take, I don't know, this one, test yantra. Let's go and select this, click here, sorry, put it here, click on next, update. I'm gonna I'm gonna go and use the base version, which is not the one that is updated with the tool, and see what score do I get in comparison to the job description. So as you can see, this has a score of 72. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and update the resume using the tool and see how much does it make a difference. I'm gonna put this. Okay, I need to upload a resume. Let's go and files resume. Okay, so I need to reload this. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm gonna go choose a resume. Okay, I'm gonna go and select a job description, click on update resume. So we're gonna go back here. So this is a score of 72. Let's just duplicate this tab for better understanding. Yeah. Okay, we'll keep the same job description, but we'll now use this tool to generate. Okay, let's just test yantra. Let's say software dev, generate, download. Let's go here. Software dev. Let's see how much does the score increase. So yeah, we have a score of 72, and now we're gonna see how much do we have. So it's a score of 95. So it's a huge improvement, I would say. Yeah, so let's go and see another example. Let's go on to this. We are gonna try a random example, and it's gonna go page 7. Let's see, software engineer 2, go and Python. Okay, I'm gonna go click on this. Come on. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna click on your target. Click on this, next, upload the base version, check the score. So we get a score of 63. Okay, now let's do the same thing, upload it in our tool. Let's click on update resume. What's the thing? It's stack lock, software engineer 2. Okay, so we're gonna update the resume, stack lock, software engineer 2. Okay, generate a PDF, download. Now I'm gonna check. So I'm gonna copy this again, add a job description, upload stack lock, and see what's the score. So the previous score was 63, and now we're gonna see what score do we get. So we get a score of 77. So in this case also there's a good boost. Again, you try to improve your chances as much as possible when you apply for jobs. The content can be same, but just to clear the ATS round you need to do use such tools, so that knowing that you have the potential, you just clear the first round, which is basically a bot. Okay, so before I start into how you can install this tool on your own PC, I just quickly go over what does this tool do, why did I make this, and some commands. So if you look at what does this tool do, it's a tool that is used to tailor your resume according to a job description. You can also check if your resume is relevant to a job description, so that you just don't apply to a very irrelevant one, thus wasting time and energy. You can also generate cover letters, generate some personal Q&A answers as well, that the job posting might require to answer. Apart from that, you can track the resumes you've generated over time, over months. You can also have a heat map that helps you to be consistent in your job application, because it can be quite energy consuming and soul draining process, if I would say. So if I talk about why did I make this, firstly I just wanted to improve my chances of being cleared by the ATS filtration process, because one resume used everywhere wouldn't be the best way to be selected. That's like spam applying to 100 job postings, and it's not that good. So again, online AI tools do exist. They feel expensive for me. I don't want to pay like $5 to $10 a week. GPT-4o mini API is like super cheap. If you saw in the previous section, I also explained it, how less money I've spent till now for over 400-500 resumes generated over the months. Also, you don't have a subscription fee, so you can just use it as long as the credits last. Apart from that, I'm a software developer engineer, and I like building side projects that solve a problem. So this is an addition to the portfolio projects of mine, which you can check out on ryancrasta.com. So I'll just go into the demo now of how you can install it. So firstly, you can go and download the files from this location. So I'll just go and open GitHub, click on GitHub. So if you have Git, you can obviously Git clone it. I'm just going for a very basic non-terminal way of doing it for now. So I'll just go and download the zip version of it. I'll go and just check it in my downloads. Yeah, so if you go and see here, this is what the files look like. You have this is all the code part. If you want, you can just dive into it. Others, it's fine. What I need to do right now is go and open a terminal in this section. So I'll go and open a terminal. Before that, I'll just stop my development server, which I was used for the demo. So I'm gonna install it from scratch for you, so you can know how it looks. Okay, so it's a bit of command line stuff, but you just need to open a terminal at this location and write docker compose up -hyphen build. If you're using a different OS, you can just chat GPT what's the relevant command for this command in your system. Okay, so if you look at this, we're using Docker. So before running this command, you'll need to install Docker desktop or Docker. So I'll just show you where you can go and look at find it. So this is a website called as Docker desktop. Called Docker. I'll just write Docker desktop download. You can just go and search. You can directly download one. I've already downloaded it, so I'll just show you. This is how it looks fresh out of the box. There's nothing running, no volumes right now. I just have certain images that already have been built, but for this demo I'll even delete all of those just to show you a fresh installation. Okay, so to install the tool, you can just go and click Docker compose -build -d. So this will happen in the background. Based on your PC specifications, this could take a different amount of time compared to the one you see in the video, but it's gonna happen pretty soon. As far as my testing goes, if it's an older laptop, it might take a little bit of time, but just be patient. So now the software is being running, so I'll just go and click I'll just go and start running it. So if you look at it, I have now the software is running. I can go click on sign up and create an account. I'll just keep an easy password for now. You have accounts here because if you can choose to maybe just host one version of it and then use with multiple people, but yeah, this is most likely for your own use and to keep it private. So I'm gonna just log in into it. So as you can see, there is no app job applications found. So you can first go and click on your profile tab to set the OpenAI token first. So this is a token that you can get from the OpenAI developers portal or something. I just go and click on edit and set the token. I'm gonna pause the video for a bit so that I can paste my token here. Yeah, so I have now unpaused the video, and I can see the OpenAI token is set. It doesn't show the full token for privacy reasons. I'm going to click on test OpenAI token, and as you can see, there is a green message that says that your token is valid. If it's not, it's going to show a red message. So let's start by working and uploading a resume. Before that, just to give you an overview, we use Markdown version of a resume rather than a PDF version. Why? Because Markdown is like a text-based editing, and it makes it much easier to edit over here in the updated resume section. So ideally, you'll have your own resume in a PDF format. So you can go and click and choose your file. So I'm just gonna go and choose my file. Click on this is like a generic version of it. I'm gonna click on upload, and yeah, get a PDF version of it. I'll then open this and show you in a text editor. I'll just go to files and open this in a text editor. Yeah, just gonna open this. I'm just gonna edit some details to not expose any private stuff. Yeah, so as you can see, this is the file that I've been the file that I've got from GPT itself, which uses like a base version of my resume. Out of the box, a base version wouldn't provide the best results in terms of the tailoring tool. So I'll just go and click on choose file and use this version, which is the Markdown version 9. Click on open. Just put a sample a sample job description. Just go and let's go and Indeed, and let's go and click on this. Yeah, so let's go and take this for a minute. Click on this. I'm just gonna show you what a base version of it looks like, and after making some changes in terms of formatting, how much difference does it make in how professional does the resume look. I'm going to keep my sample one in the GitHub files itself, which you can find. Okay, before that I'll just show you how does this look, and so I'll just go and save, generate a PDF. As you can see, this is there, but the formatting is not that professional, not very professional looking. No bullet points properly, no spacing properly. Now I'll just go and show you what does my the current base version looks like. This is my current base version, which you can find on GitHub over here. So if you go back to this main thing, files, click on resume.md. This is one that you can use. You can even copy raw file or see it in raw format if you want to look at and compare of how you can improve it. So once you are done and create a good base version, you can go and click on choose files. I'm just gonna go and use the one which is present in the GitHub repo itself. Now I'm gonna click on update resume, and I'm gonna get an updated version of the resume, but you'll see the difference in how professional it looks. So this is gonna take a little bit of time, and once this is done, the updated resume side will be updated with a new resume. So as you can see, this is updated. I'm gonna just click on generate and look at the formatting now. So yeah, it's much more better. It looks much more cleaner and a bit more professional. And you can even look at the black and white version of it. Yeah, so as you can see, this is much more cleaner. Okay, right, so now I'll go and show you the check relevancy feature of it. So when you apply for it, you can just click on check relevancy, and it's going to give you how relevant it is based on how relevant your resume is to the job description. This helps you to, in a way, prevent spam applies and just not applying to jobs that are not relevant to you. Just let's look at an example. Let's look at, for example, .NET developer. Okay, I am not a .NET developer, so most likely this would be quite less relevant. Okay, let's go and check. Check relevancy again. It's a little relevant, yeah. So if you obviously put a sales job, it will be little relevant, not relevant. In this case, because the job description requires .NET C# technologies, and I don't have it, it's not relevant, and I can choose maybe not to apply for it. Apart from that, just let's just go back to the older version of it. Check relevancy again, just to show it's relevant. Now I can suggest changes in what I want to do. So if I look at this, I can maybe choose to remove my HAP solutions experience. I can choose to remove or change, or maybe add Mac, not Mac, I would just say add managerial skills to my soft skills. Okay, add managerial skills to soft skills and remove HAP solutions from the experience part. Click on update. It's going to take some seconds and give you an updated resume. So we'll just look at this part. It's going to get updated here itself. Yeah, so the resume is being updated, is updated, and as you can check, there is no HAP solutions, and in the soft skills, managerial skill has been added. This is just a simple example, but obviously you can make much more complex changes to it, to show the best version of your resume to the job description. I can now go and save details. For this example, I'm just gonna put a valid one. So I'm just gonna see what is this. Okay, let's put our example, company A. So role is software engineer. I'm gonna save it just to make a valid entry. Okay, so that is done. Now I can even go and generate a cover letter. Click on generate, and within some seconds you're gonna get a cover letter that is being generated. You can even download a PDF version of it. Okay, yeah, that's that. You can also have a Q&A. For example, why do you think you are best fit for this job? Can answer. Obviously, much more personalized answers on your behalf can be helpful, but this gives you like a base template to edit on, to think about, rather than spending a lot of time to think from scratch. You can again copy it. That's the part related to generation part. So just to provide you much more transparency, any button that has this star kind of emoji is where your OpenAI tokens would be used. Okay, that's that. Again, you have your personal details part, so you can just have it for your shortcuts. I'm gonna put my website here. Okay, I'm gonna put my website here, and I can just copy. If I have to paste it in any job application form, I can just do that. For example, I'll copy paste it. This is my projects and stuff. So yeah, that can be used while you apply for your for your jobs. I can go now to the tracker page and look at the ones that I've applied for, and I can search for it. Company A, I found search for software. I can search for anything within this. I can download the version that I'd use for this application, which is here. Yeah, which is the older one. I can see the newer one here, which is right here. I can export and import CSV. So if I go and export CSV, I am gonna see that I'm getting a CSV version of it. Okay, don't convert. Okay, you can use it for your own analysis. I'm gonna show you the import feature as well. I'm gonna click on import feature, choose file, and I'm gonna choose this PDF records, which has my own data. I'm gonna click on import, so I can see all the 400 records has been imported. The files won't be imported, but this is done just to give you your previous data in terms of if you want to look at which company should you apply for example Amazon or maybe Wise, anything like that. This is to have your own data. You can also search through old data. I can just go back to September 26 to October 23rd. You can see 200 records found. Once this is done, you can go onto your dashboard and look at the progress. So because I've imported, I can see I have all the data here. I have a heat map as well showing how much did I apply. If you go crazy on a day, you can apply for 53, or you just don't apply for so many days. Yeah, it's a very personalized. This has a lot of dummy data as well. This doesn't exactly reflect my data, but yeah, this shows you quite a good example of how over the months the process could look like. Yeah, that's that for the dashboard side. This can help you to be consistent. Not a very important bit. I would just go to the profile section and show you how does this work in the back. So this is the prompt that GPT uses. Again, GPT works best when you have a very accurate and a very personalized prompt. As you can see, I've tried to keep it as genuine as possible. Like, don't fake any experience. Keep it as genuine as possible. Match the title. Don't use a lot of buzzwords. Keep it ATS friendly. Okay. Similarly, this is for a cover letter prompt as well. So obviously, if you want to make changes in it based on your field, based on your career, you can do it as well. Try test it out to see how relevant it can be for you, and hopefully this works really well based on the field that you're applying for. Okay, so thank you for engaging in this video, and hopefully if you installed it, do let me know how did you feel about it. Connect with me at this email. If not, still you can connect with me on LinkedIn as well. So my LinkedIn is this. If you are into engineering, software, problem solving, let's connect. If you work in the UK, let's connect. If there's any opportunities that we could collaborate or work at your firm, that would be good. So thank you so much for watching. Peace.